Law enforcement asked people today to turn in unused meds. Just one way they're trying to address the opioid crisis here in East Tennessee. Today is National Drug Take Back Day, and officials in Sevierville and Pigeon Forge took part in that. The goal is to keep medicine out of the wrong hands. It also protects the environment. One donut shop owner even offered free donuts, just giving people one more incentive to turn in those pills.
A lot of times people are more apt to give something if they get something. And so if we give them something sweet, then they're more apt to bring in all of the unused medication.
We still don't have numbers yet on just how much people collected today, but in April, the DEA collected about 475 tons of prescription drugs at its last Drug Take Back Day. And so far this year, 243 people have died from suspected overdoses in Knox County. The District Attorney General's office says that that includes 21 deaths in October alone. 293 people died from suspected overdoses in Knox County in all of last year. If you or someone you know is struggling with addiction, we do have resources on our website, WBIR.com. Just go to the menu at the top of the screen, click the Features tab, and scroll down and choose OD Epidemic.